Right, guys, I'm going to take a vote in chat right now. Just a show of hands. You don't need to actually... We're not doing a poll or anything. Should we get the TikTokers in or not tonight? No. No, nah, no, nope, leave him, nope, shaking in the head, no, lol, no, yes. Interesting. Flaker, you came from TikTok. So this is the thing. There are some very, very nice people who came across from TikTok and who have stuck around. But I think the vibe needs to be right, doesn't it? You vote for yes? Yeah, like all the TikTokers in chat like, yeah. Let's do a nice warm-up and let's have a chat. And no, it's all right. I'm going to leave it off tonight. The ones who are already in, don't worry.
Unknown DNA is very awesome. Very, very awesome.
I came from TikTok and YouTube, and I say fuck 'em. Mr. Stubbed. Mr. Stubbs very quickly becoming one of my favorite chatters. Hello, Unknown DNA. How you doing, buddy? By the way, if there is anyone in chat I have not said hello to tonight, hello. If anyone wants to ask what they've missed tonight, you can go to the beginning of the stream. We're not repeating that again. I came from Instagram. This is my first stream. Circle Boy, I promise, my friend, I'm usually a lot more chipper and funnier and laid back. Tonight was a one-off of emotional display and vulnerability. It will never happen again. Sydney Bubbles, hello. E.G. Razor, hello. How you doing? Listen, the fantastic community. I'm all for putting it out there as people find it, but they can find it another day. Fair enough. But welcome in, Circle Boy. Welcome across from Instagram. By the way, guys, my Instagram has been... Our Instagram has been popping. We've gained like 5,500 followers in the last like 2 months. That's nuts. Which means if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. By the way, did I see Glenn Topher in chat? My brain's just doubled back. Glenn, I know you're there somewhere. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Hobbit, hello. Good to see you. In's Angel, hello. Upside down pineapples is crazy. I know. I hope it happens again. In vulnerability, we find growth. I think you're right, Giggles. I don't have Instagram and never will. Fair enough, May. All right, guys, listen. Welcome in. My name is Ghostkai, and I hope you're having a lovely evening. I'm usually a lot happier than this. We're here by ourselves. We're on Tanglewood Street House. We don't use sanity pills because sanity pills are for losers like me. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to use one. And we're on double nightmare difficulty, which is a difficulty that I use on custom difficulty, which is about twice as hard as insanity, but still with 2 evidence. Very easy way to think of it. In my opinion, I've played about 2,000 hours of Phasmophobia now. I've played all kinds of gameplay styles and difficulties and challenges. This difficulty, in my humble opinion, is the most fun I've ever had with Phasmophobia, and that's why I play on it all the time. Is the voice recognition definitely coming out this week for console? Yes. Nothing's changed as far as I'm aware. Nikima, hello. Also, we play with an open mic, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate Christopher Thompson. We need to find evidence of the paranormal with an EMF. We need to detect the ghost with a motion sensor, and we need to repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing me. I'm glad I shared tonight because I was in 2 minds about it. But I think part of the issue is I have been bottled up for like the last 4 years. Hello? There we go. Oh, well, crumbs. Oh, crumbs.
Look at him. Look at him there with his big head. Disgusting.
Thank you. I do have a big head, it's true. Right, Demon? Nah, it wasn't a hunt. It's a bit spicy, though. I think we can rule out shade, like, immediately. We can kind of rule out shade. Oh, hello. Right, let's just see what we're working with. Now, the difficulty with this area in Tanglewood, which I'm hoping is going to change with the rework, is these are technically 2 different rooms. And it can make the ghost act very odd, to be perfectly nice. Doesn't seem to be there. Should we check down here? We seem to get a lot of basement ghosts recently, actually. No, doesn't want to be there. Oh, I just heard the candle blow. Right, so you've got to be here, right? I mean... No? Oh, hang on. Dining room's cold. Coldish. No worries, Smashley. Enjoy the hockey. So 10, 9... It's got to be here, right? Because everywhere else is like... Yeah, like 18 degrees. Right, okay, so you're there. Cool. So we're going to go get some stuff. So, I've actually not streamed since Thursday? How have you guys been? I feel like I've not spoken to you in about 1,000,000 years. About 1,000,000 years. How you been?
Throughout this past week, I have seen my father, today, being pushed into a handrail, banged me head on a wall and gotten into 2 online arguments about Gibraltar and the Eurotunnel. Anyways, we're here for you, Kai.
Okay. Thank you for that, Digilad. That's very kind of you to say. Last Wednesday? Wait, was it really? Did I not stream on Thursday, Sock Demon? Oh my god, you're right. It was last Wednesday. It's nearly been a week. Bloody hell. Oh god, guys, I've been neglecting you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The issue is, Thursday, me and Moz promised some friends we were going to play Stardew Valley with them. And then Friday was Valentine's Day. Yeah. So yeah, I'm sorry, you've been a bit neglected. And then we basically were out all weekend. On Saturday, we went and saw my parents for, like, lunch and hanging out and stuff. And on Sunday, we went down to the coast to see our nephew. He's very cute. And 4. Stardew Valley 4-player co-op? Yes. Yeah, we were doing 4-player co-op. It was really good. How dare you enjoy life? I know. It's outrageous, isn't it? Oh yes, Hazy, you were in court as a witness. I remember. Yeah, good on you. It's okay, we've been having a good time in Discord together. Oh, nice. Yeah, Eileen, I can only apologise. You checking your your Twitch app over and over, like... Oh no. You're currently playing Stardew Valley? Oh, nice. Which map? What's your favourite part of Stardew? We're currently playing on the... I think it's just the 4-player map. Because the 4-player map has, like, basically 4 different farms built into one farm. I don't know what it's called, per se. But it's the one with, like, 4 corners... and you can build like 4 mini farms if you want it. Is it called 4 Corners? Yeah, that's the one we're on. It's good. I'm having fun. I'm basically just fishing. We've nearly completed the community center, and it's just at the end of year 1, give or take. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? I don't think it's that. Okay. He seems kind of inactive now, doesn't he? Well, I'll leave this here. We'll get some salt to test for UV. And then I guess we'll check for dots and orbs. I need to check it hasn't changed room as well. I could be lying. Well, hopefully you're not lying, Shauna. I think it is Four Corners. I think you're right. Or at least something like that. I'm debating crocheting or Baldur's Gate 3 while Mr. Hobbit is working today, even though it's a stat bank holiday family day. Oh no, I'm sorry he has to work. It is Four Corners. Good. I don't know. Just see what seems the most fun, Hobbit. I always choose fishing too. I mean, the thing is, once you've got the crops down that you need in every season, you know, Stardew Year 1, it's very, I don't want to say easy, but it's pretty easy to, like, you know, get everything done in Year 1 if you need to. I don't know why, I kind of love playing like that. Like, you know, just absolutely being hyper efficient with the farm layout and the economy side of it. It's a good game. I love it. I love this community. Will never leave. Just gone here. Oh no! It's listen, DNA. Like you say, you know, life happens, right? Don't I know it? And oh, hello. You gonna step? Oh, he did step. We got some UV. We got some UV. Lovely. Oh, hang on. We got a camera. What am I doing? I forgot we had a camera. Life hit me like a train. Well, hopefully not too hard, did you, lad? I tried Stardew, tried fishing, rage quit, and never started since. Oh, Stardew's a great game. You got to retry it. I joined Phasmo community when it came to console. It is not probably my favourite game to play. What's your favourite game then, Circle Boy? Phasmo's not my favourite game either. Although I don't really have a favourite game at the moment, if I'm honest. I don't really have a favourite game at all. Because I haven't really been playing games as of late. Oh, you mean it is your favourite? Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. Alright. Did I leave the light on? I did. It's fine. We can listen. We can still see dots and orbs if they occur. Right. I need you to lock in, chat. Ready? Do you want to show?
I can't show right now, but you can show.
Guys, Moz finished building her Valentine's Day present. Do you want to see it?
Please don't drop it.
She just finished building it. How good's that? How good's that? That's wicked. That's wicked. That's so
Looks
good.
good, doesn't it? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good present. Cheers, mate.
We shook hands because that's what married people do.
That's what real love is.
That's what real love is, guys. You shake hands.
Oh, look, it fits perfectly.
Does it?
Look it. On the board game shelf.
That looks great.
Love ya.
Love you too. She's alright, isn't she? She's alright. God. Let's go in with this, I guess. Oh, no. My husband doesn't like it when I try to shake his hand. You see, that's why we do it. We don't do it because we actually shake each other's hand to show love. We shake each other's hands because it's funny. Because you don't expect it from a couple. Like, and not just like a little handshake, like a firm business-like handshake. You know what I mean? Like you're about to like make a great deal. That kind of handshake. Firm handshakes, exactly. Interesting. He's not stepped through that one. Did you put up the motion detector? No, I haven't yet, actually. Thank you for the reminder. We don't have a cleanse objective, do we? Motion sensor, EMF, repel. He's kind of inactive, isn't he? He's pretty chill. He's just a chill guy. Give me a sign. Nope. Give me a sign. Nope. Where's my thermometer? There it is. We're in the right place. 15. Nope. 19. Oh, no. Hang on. He's moved. Where have you moved? Yeah, he's in the garage now. He's just straight up moved to
Cheers, Slinkster, for the sub. Now, if only your taste in steak was as good as your taste in streamers.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Greasy Pole, thank you for the VIP as well. He's not an Oni. Oh, you can't be an Oni.
Congrats
anyway.
on the VIP status. Just remember, you're still beneath my level of awesomeness.
He means business, okay. He means business. Right, so this ghost has moved room. Was that put in for Holly? It was put in for Holly. How did you guess? Right, we're just going to leave that there for the moment. I'm going to pop you down on the ground. I'm ready for the hors d'oeuvres in VIP. Yes, guys, mods, if any new VIPs, can we give them the role on Discord if they're on Discord? Greasy Pole, are you on Discord? There's a secret part of the Discord you get access to if you're a tier 3 sub or a VIP. Where are you? How old are you? Well, we know we've got UV. Okay, I'm just checking for orbs. No, it doesn't look like... Sorry? There we go. Doesn't look like we got orbs. You're on Discord? Hey, let's go. You get a special VIP ticket to the Discord. Okay, EMF 5, let's go. Jin, Goryo, Obaki. Well, it's not a Goryo, is it? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Oh, and he's turned the power off? He's turned the power off. So he's not a Jin, he's not a Goryo, it's an Obaki or a Myling. There you go. Obaki or Myling. Can't wait for voice activation on console. Yeah. Do you know what's crazy? Those of you on Instagram would have seen this. Rosa, hello. See? Ghost picture.
Oi, Ghostkai, you're gonna die again, aren't you? And thanks, Sydney Bubbles, for the new shoes. Now I can run away faster.
I think he changed model. Big boy. I think he changed model. Did he change model? It was hard to see. Oh. Yeah, it's an Obaki. I mean, he's got the, There we go. He did change model. He did change model. Cool. We know what it is. Well, that answers that question. Exactly. I need the motion sensor. Let's just grab you. Ghostkai. Hello, Fadeless. How you doing? GG. Oh, GG Ghostkai. Oh, I see. I get it. How are you? I'm alright. I'm alright. If you want to see how I really am, Rosa, you can have a look at the beginning of the VOD. I'll talk about it a bit there. But I'll be alright. I can't believe how good Moz's Lego turned out. Looks really good. Do. Pop. Actually, it'd probably be better like here, right? Doorway. I'm a little iffy on the mechanics of Phasmophobia. If you light an incense, can you just walk into the ghost? Yeah, so like, if you're holding an incense and you light it in like a radius around you, while it's burning, the ghost essentially is like stunned. And all that means is the ghost can't murder you. And what it will do is it basically pretends you don't exist for the duration of the smudge. Or the duration of the stun. I think it's about 6 seconds for most ghosts with most smudges. Except the Moroi, which is double. But we won't get into that. And essentially, yes, you can walk through them and they won't chase you. They don't know where you are. They revert to like a normal hunt roaming pattern. And then when it wears off, then they continue hunting as normal. So it's not complete immunity for a long period of time. You have to use it tactically. Otherwise it could go horribly wrong for you. We've got a hiding place down here. Just watch the VOD. Thank you, Shaney boy, for the hearts. Appreciate you. For everyone who subbed in that, honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart for that. You didn't need to. It wasn't that kind of appeal. I know, you know, some content creators do sort of things like that. Not me. Very, very real situation. And I felt like you guys should know. I'm changing my battery. It's very low. Oh god, please don't hunt now. Is he hunting? Oh god. Yeah, he's hunting. Uh-oh. I don't think you've ever given us a reason to believe you'd ever pull something like this for a publicity stunt. No, I've always been... Well, I hope I always give the impression that I've always been, like, honest with you guys. And I wouldn't have it any other way, right? Like, you guys are incredible. You guys sent me and Moz to Malaysia in 2023. Like, it was unreal. You guys helped us out of dire straits when the UK completely changed how its gas and electric bills worked. And we basically couldn't afford to do anything for our wedding anniversary. And I was just rambling about it on stream about, like, how much it sucked that the bills had gone up by so much. And then literally just an outpouring of love in like the space of 2 minutes. And I was like shocked, absolutely shocked and beside myself. Couldn't believe it. I actually couldn't believe it. Twitch is a crazy place sometimes. Like it can be like weird and scary sometimes, but also there's some of the nicest people I've ever met, I think, through this platform. By the way, Miss Disturbed, you're now the top gifter of the month. As a new person in chat, that's very impressive. That was a special night. It was. Oh God. I think I cried that night. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I don't know why they did that. I mean, well, of course I do. Of course I know. It's greed. But yeah, in 2023, those of you who don't remember, in the UK, just suddenly the price cap for like all things to do with bills. I'm trying to be clever here. Probably unsuccessfully. Hello, Ghosty. Yeah, our bills went from... I mean, I can tell you roughly how much it was. So we live in a one-bedroom flat. And our bills went from... I want to say... about £300 every sort of 3 months or so to nearly 900. And it was like they just flicked a switch and suddenly it had tripled in price. And they flicked that switch in like July of 2023, I think it was. No, not 2023. Was it 2022? I can't remember. It might have been 22. And it came out of nowhere. And it was like, Jesus Christ, how are we going to afford this? Like, and it wasn't just a matter of like affording the bills themselves. It was the impact. Was that the special handprint? Yeah, it was. It's in a backy. It was also a matter of, you know, other things being affected. Like, we had our anniversary, like our wedding anniversary, in August. And we had all these plans. Like, I had booked a week off work. And me and Moz basically had plans to do something special each day of that week. Like, we went to Warhammer World, and we went to, like, do some arty stuff in London. We went to, like, a nice restaurant. Like, each day we did something nice and coupley. And then suddenly it was like, well, can't afford that then. But yeah, I was just like rambling about it, and then suddenly everyone just started giving loads of money. It was insane. And like, I didn't ask for it. It just went absolutely crazy.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Yeah, everyone was afraid to put their ovens on. Like, it was horrendous. Whenever people harp on how bad the internet is and it's ruining society, I think of stuff like this, how people from all over the world can come together and support each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. Today, Digi has learned what a grilled cheese is. I was thinking about when my old landlord decided to put my rent up by 25% and the poor guy from the agency had to call and ask if that's okay. I'll admit, I wasn't very nice to him. I can imagine. This might sound dumb, but do y'all have central heating or air or window units? We have radiators, like, I guess central heating radiators? We don't have air conditioning here in the UK generally. All we have is, like, radiators. Now, that's, well, that's about it, really. Should we go Willow? It's insane that people can have a safe existence one day, just like that you have to wonder if you can afford heating tomorrow. It was a bad time. It was a really bad time. Like, I think that winter, people had to choose between food and heating in some parts of the country. That's rough. That shouldn't be happening in a first world country. And it's because they just allowed all the heating companies to, oh yes, well, you know, we've said they can raise the price by 5,000%, but obviously they won't. Turns out they did. Well, we've set this as a limit. Surely they won't push it to the limit all at once. They did, because you don't have a choice. You have to pay it. How naive, eh? I'm sure they won't push it all the way. This is why caps are important.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Thank you for the follow. Guys, thank you for all the bits as well, by the way. I've not been thanking the bits. Thank you. Guys, welcome to Willow Street House. My name is Ghostkai, and, well, I love you. I do. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills because they're for losers. And, of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're here to investigate James Sweeney. We need to clear the area with incense. We need to detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone. And we need to witness a ghost event. We can do that, can't we? We're having a bit of an ASMR evening. I had some comments about that on... you know when the roadmap for Phasmo came out? Some of the comments are like, I thought I was getting a roadmap video, not an ASMR video. So I'm sorry. That's just how my voice sounds. And it's because I was sick at the time. I was sick at the time. So, like, without trying to make my voice sound ASMR-y, it was like, you know, Phasmophobia has just released the roadmap. Like, but my voice was actually that hoarse from coughing. I wasn't putting it on. Killix, how you doing? James says, how do I beat the apocalypse challenges? It's a very good question, James. Firstly, James, hand on your heart, are you experienced enough to do them? Can you confidently do zero evidence phasmophobia investigations? And I mean confidently, without someone else doing stuff for you. Can you solo do zero evidence phasma? And I only ask that because I get asked quite often about the apocalypse challenges from people who have got like 5 hours in the game. It's like, mate, you're just not there. And it doesn't mean you're a bad player. It's just Phasma's got a lot of moving parts and it's an end game challenge that's actually quite tough. No, I don't think I can. Well, there you go. That's what you need to do first, my friend. Don't worry about apocalypse yet. Just keep playing the game, keep improving, keep learning, keep growing. Once you are solid, like solid as a rock for doing zero evidence investigations, then start to think about apocalypse. Because you got to remember, like, zero evidence it's pretty close to the pinnacle of Phasmo, right? But then apocalypse gold is basically that pushed to 11. Like, you just need to be on it. And because you have to do the challenge solo, you cannot rely on other people, which makes it such a much more difficult challenge than people realize. Playing solo is I think the reason why that challenge is so hard is most players, I dare say, are used to playing with other people. They're used to playing with friends. Maybe they've got a friend who's more experienced than them, etc., etc., right? And then suddenly you've got this challenge which gives a cool badge and all the rest of it, and a trophy. But you have to do it solo. And you not only have to do it solo, you have to do it solo on the hardest difficulty with additional caveats you need to accomplish as well. Like, it's pretty brutal for someone who, like, plays with other people. You don't like playing solo? Oh, I love it. Oh, he just blew the candle out. That's very nice of him. But James, you'll get there, my friend. Don't you worry. I'm almost 600 hours in and I can't do zero evidence. A lot of people just never play zero evidence. I don't blame them. I sometimes do zero evidence for stream content. But otherwise, I don't bother. I don't bother with zero evidence because it's not fun anymore. I did zero evidence pretty much exclusively for like 2-3 months on stream. And I got so bored. I've decided that after 2,000 hours in this game, I love using the equipment and finding evidence. That's just the fun experience for me. Oh, listen, if you enjoy zero evidence, more power to you. But I did a whole bunch of it, and it just nearly ruined the game for me. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Okay. That's if he's still in here. You know, he might be like in the hallway and roaming in and out. Nah, it's pretty warm out there. Okay, I'm happy he's in here for now. It's gonna be a bit awkward to try and get orbs or whatever, but you know, we'll have a look. Oh, oops. Just put that there. Oh. Wait, where? Why are you moving that? Oh, hello, UV. What are you moving that for? Are you just roaming? Please say you're just roaming. Don't do this thing where the ghost is like everywhere. I only do 3 evidence because I play with friends and family that aren't big gamers. Yeah, absolutely. And do you know what? I think some people get sucked into like the Twitch/content creator side of Phasmo. Just because your favorite content creator, I'm not even talking about me, I mean anyone. Just because your favorite content creator plays with like the most extreme hardcore challenges doesn't mean you have to. Just play whatever like is most fun for you. And hey, if that style of gameplay is the most fun for you, then awesome. But don't feel like you have something to prove with this game. Like, Phasmo is one of like the most relaxing, chilled games out there. It's not a competitive game in the slightest. So, like, please never sweat. Like, oh, if I use evidence, then I'm terrible at the game, or something like that. Relaxing? Yeah? Why do you think I play it on stream all the time? Phasmo's like my turn off my brain game. So I can talk to you guys. The game is secondary. Talking to you guys comes first. I'd shit myself. Trust me, you get used to it. Oh, he's throwing things in the kitchen. He's not very happy. Phasmo's one of my comfort games. Yeah, I think it's a lot of people's comfort game. Is it really that shocking that so many streamers stream Phasmo who have like the cozy tag? I think there's a very deliberate overlap there. I think a lot of people find this cozy. Can't play Phasmo without pressing Alt F4 as soon as I enter the house. Well, that's a shame. I think 3 evidence can get boring after a while as you learn more. Yeah. So this is why I am a big believer in 2 evidence as being like peak Phasmo. I think 3 evidence is I don't mean any offense to anyone who enjoys a bit of 3 evidence Phasmo. I think 3 evidence is like a bit too easy because you don't actually need to think about anything. You just come in, you gather the evidence, you tick what ghost it is, and you leave. Whoa. He didn't seem very happy there, guys. He did not seem very happy. And then likewise, I think 1 evidence and 0 evidence. I think if you're playing 1 evidence, you might as well play 0 evidence. I think at that point, just play 0 evidence. The experience isn't too dissimilar. Oh, you eliminate a third of the ghosts. Okay, you've still got a test for 18 ghosts or something. So you might as well just look, we've got 1 evidence now. We would still have to test for all of these individually. You might as well just play no evidence. Do you know what I mean? But, personal preferences, of course. Right. Okay, he's kind of spicy, but he also doesn't know what he's doing. It's still very cold here as well. Yeah, he's still there. I actually can't see what he dropped. But yeah, two evidence for me. It's like the perfect sweet spot. I highly... Ooh. Not gin. I highly recommend if you're looking to invigorate the game for yourself. Let's say you're someone who got the game on console and you've played for I don't know, 100, 200 hours, and all you've ever played is stock Phasmo, where you've got 3 evidence and stuff like that. You won't go above professional. Honestly, it's not as bad as you think going to the high difficulties. It really isn't. Give it a try. I think it completely changes the game. And something you may consider as well, although... So you... I think I missed the photo. I did. The door frame got in the way. So I know obviously a lot of people think I don't use pills for the sake of bragging. That's not the reason I don't use pills in this game. The real reason I don't use pills in this game is I genuinely like how it affects the gameplay. You're on this constantly harder game. Over time, the game only gets harder. It's there's a silent clock in the background that is your sanity, and it's gradually getting worse. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Are you friendly? Where are you? Okay. heard something. Was it in here? Oh, EMF 5 again. Huh. So not a Goryo. It's once again an Obaki or a Myling. I played a couple at your difficulty solo only because I forgot to switch it. The first game was fine, but like 2 after I died, so I swapped back. It can be difficult to get used to, 100%. Was it the no grace period that screwed you up? For those of you who don't know, I play with 0 grace period, which means when the ghost hunts, it is instantly lethal. So if it hunts on top of you, it kills you immediately. Which can be a pain. When I'm alone, the Phasmo hunts hit me with that fight or flight so hard, which is stupid because I'm both. 1, good in IRL situations, and 2, completely unbothered by what I'm playing in multiplayer. Oh, nice. There we go. Oh, hello. He didn't leave a fingerprint on the door.
You really are a super spy.
Yeah, look, no fingerprint on the door. I think it's an Obaki again. Wonk! Tier 3, let's go! Yeah, I think it might be an Obaki again, gang. Wonk, thank you for the tier 3, you legend. So you may know this, you may not. Obakis have a chance to not leave a fingerprint at all. Did it just do it again? I think it did. There you go. Another missing fingerprint. Well, I'll be. Right, I guess we'll do Paramike and then get Smudge. I should probably get Smudge first, to be honest. Wonk, thank you very much for the tier 3, 41 months. Wonk, you are one of my longest running supporters. Thank you very much for that. With Zero Grace, I learned to never sit in the ghost room when I want it to hunt. I mean, you can, but it's, you know, it's risky. It's risky. I'm going to very quickly grab a Smudge. Because I feel like it's not going to go well for me. First death was Demon. The second I walked in the door. But yes, no grace period is a shock to the system. It's actually really weird going back to playing with a grace period. Because the ghost starts hunting. And in my head, I know it's hunting. But like on, say, Amateur, for example... you actually have like a whole bunch of time before it gets you. Feet. You saw the clips I posted last week, not even a ghost from, I was instant X-snapped in the... Yeah. Oh, crumbs. Oh yeah, we need to actually talk to the ghost, don't we? Whoops. Oh dear. Please whisper to me. I had to get... Did I tell you guys... Those of you who've been newer to the channel... Do you remember... Well, no, sorry. Those of you who are older with the channel... Do you remember when we had to get rid of the feet emote? Or I had to make it follower only?
Yeah, because people got weird with it. Thanks for the follow, sausage.
No one wants to whisper to me. Death, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we had to get rid of the feet emote because instead of them just using it for feet pics in Phasmo, they started spamming it in female streamers' chats, some of which I was quite good friends with. And it was like, don't do that. Please don't do that because they can see the emote comes from my channel and it makes me seem like a delinquent. I love the feet emote. It's still here, Anna. It's still here. I was like, please don't spam it in people's chat to be weird. It's clearly a Phasmo emote. It's actually literally from Phasmo. You might not be able to see it, but if you like expand the size of the emote, you will see that it's actually Phasmo, original Phasmo. That's what the footprints look like. It's not how they look now, it's the old ones. He don't want to talk to me, does he? The ye old feet. Okay. You son of a... I kind of knew it was coming. The random one there. Guess he didn't like feet? No, clearly not.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I mean, we still got the ghost right because he didn't leave a fingerprint on the door earlier. Hey, listen, it's cool. As long as we get the ghost right, I'm happy, guys. I don't care if we die. What do you reckon? That's the first time I've seen you die, honestly. It does happen. Not very often, admittedly. But it does happen. And when it does, you know, we laugh it off, don't we? We laugh it off like all of life's troubles. Point Hope? I'm not doing Point Hope. School map? We can go on the school if you want. I've not been on the school for ages, actually.
Has he seriously died again? What an idiot.
Okay, guys. Suddenly, overnight...
Cheers for the sub, Zyla. What time do you go to the dentist? 2:30.
Alright, we're here.
Thank you very much for the sub. Guys, imagine overnight you're in charge of Kinetic Games
It looks like whoever was here
and you've got an unlimited budget.
It's Shorty_BTW.
Hello, Shorty, or should I say Zyla now? Thank you for the sub, dude. Good to see you, man. Imagine you are in charge of Kinetic Games overnight. So tomorrow you wake up and you get an email saying, congratulations, you are now in charge of Kinetic Games. Also, here's a £100 million budget. Or $100 million, if you must. What's the first thing you're adding into the game, changing about the game, or removing from the game? What's your number one priority? Welcome to high school. I'm by myself, as usual. My name is Ghostkai, and it's a pleasure to see you. We don't use sanity bills because we're not a loser. We're on double nightmare difficulty. And, of course, dear friends, everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too, because we're playing with an open microphone. We're here to investigate Becky Gayton. We need to detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone. We need to escape the ghost, and we need to blow out a firelight. Well, the ghost does anyway. Let's have a look. Remake high school. Adding a ghost that crawls on walls. Oh, I like that. Binning SM. Sunny Meadows? Really? What, you just remove it from the game? Interesting. Making this map better. New maps? Okay. Well, okay, so anyone saying new maps or words to that, you know, equivalent. What map are you adding? When you say new maps, you must have one in mind. You've got to have something in the back of your head that you've always thought, do you know what? If this was in the game, this would be the best thing ever. You would like a haunted diner? That'd be cool. A ghost that disguises as a teammate, a true mimic. See, now, I would love that a lot, Miss Disturbed. But I wonder if they have considered it. But then they've, like, had to not consider it because if you were playing solo, it would be maybe the easiest ghost in the game to detect. Like, I think it's a fantastic idea. I hope they do it one day. But I don't know how they would balance it for solo play. A vote kick option for trolls mid-game. Oh, do you know what? That's a great suggestion. I'm going to feed that one back to the devs, actually, if it hasn't been done already. I'll feed that back to the devs tonight if I can. Because a vote kick option for trolls is actually solid. I like that a lot. Although I suppose that vote kick itself could potentially be abused by trolls. You know, imagine you buying all the equipment and then, you know, 3 trolls or 2 trolls vote you out. And you've paid for all the equipment and they just kick you out of your own game. I don't know how you would counter that. I suppose you can't. You can't, you know, you can't plan for everything, can you? Diocletian, hello. Yeah, I imagine they've already considered vote kick. But I do think it's a solid idea. I saw someone saying about anti-cheat as well. I agree. That's a hard agree on anti-cheat. The amount of times you've been held hostage in a game. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry that happened. Anyway, I shouldn't be using the thermometer yet. Let's stick to our lovely candle. I refuse to like floorboards. I mean, it's kind of a horror game, so... You know. Bigger multiplayer? Bigger multiplayer could be interesting. Although, I would then counter that by saying... How would you balance that with the rest of the game? Would you have, like... Let's say you could have a max of, like, 8 players. Just hypothetically. I'm pulling a number out my bum. If you took 8 players in to a normal Phasmo map, would you get half the money and half the experience? Because 8 players doing all the inquiries together, that's a very quick investigation. And I dare say too quick. Like, you literally need to just leave the van once and you can probably do the tests, get the ghost and leave in like 5 minutes, maybe less. So, like, would you reduce the amount of money you get? See, these are the things. Like, there's so many great ideas out there, but then when you, like, you try and think about them in real terms, you're like, oh, yeah. Remove the stupid teddy bear laugh. A battle royale mode? Okay. A cinema or supermarket for a new map? I like that a lot. Yeah, and by the way, any map suggestion that is basically like a normal building, like an office block or a hospital, and I don't mean like a spooky, scary hospital. I mean a normal hospital. Yeah, anywhere there's like a normal building. Yeah. I still want a hotel. Hotel is my dream map. I would love a hotel. I wish for a supermarket. Let's go Yorkshire. How you doing, buddy? Hotel is still my dream map. And I don't mean like a huge hotel like The Shining. I mean like a 3 or 4 story small hotel that's like a bed and breakfast. I think that'd be great. With like a working lift that, you know, only works when you've got the power on. Oh, that'd be so good. Chernobyl, nice. Just died to a myling? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You never heard it coming. Shining Hotel for 8 people? That would be sick. Did I just hear something? No, it didn't. Way too hot. You could have the ghost possibly possess a player, or would that not be considered? The idea of possession, I think, has been suggested before, but I'm not sure if it's something the devs would do, because it might take away from the core Phasmo experience a little bit. Because this is one of the things, like, everyone... Whenever I ask questions about Phasmo, you always get, obviously, people saying, oh, new ghosts, new maps, and, you know, all of that stuff. Always a good idea, right? More content is good for us all. But the difficulty is always, well, what does that entail? What does that actually mean? Like, when you say a new ghost, like, what do you envisage that's actually, like, balanced to all the maps and stuff like that? By the way, hello, Ognuts. A mausoleum map? Ooh. You're making your own Phasmo map as a level design assignment? That's really cool. But you get stuck in the elevator if the ghost flips the power switch. Yeah. But then what if it's got an internal power switch as a backup, Gooder? Like, there's ways you could make it work. Is a mausoleum a bit like a museum for urns? Not museum. But sure, storage for the departed, yeah. A bit nicely. Nice storage. Please don't be in here. Are you in here? Oh, thank God. It's been very quiet, hasn't it? Whatever it is. More spooky things that the ghost can do, like Creepy Doll having things like the Grudge or the Ring interactions. Maybe a Queen Elizabeth II ship. I mean, a ship? I think a ship is a great idea. I do wish they'd introduce a workshop support for Phasmo. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Mod support has been asked for many times in this game, and I don't think it'll ever happen. They've got a big enough problem with hackers already. Without the, you know, the tidal wave that would come with more mods. So I get why they're reluctant to do it. I do agree though. I think some limited mod support would actually be awesome. I would genuinely love, even if it was just maps, like community created maps. I would love that. You purely mean maps? Oh, so we're on the same page then. Yeah, just maps would be pretty sweet. But I don't think this might be a controversial take, I don't know. I don't think it should go beyond that. Oh. Was that a throw? Did you hear that? Something's getting thrown. Huh. The hackers aren't even hiding. I heard it again. Yep, here we go. Okay. Well, okay, yeah, you're not very happy with me being here, are you? Okay. Mod support is such dangerous territory. On the one hand, mods can be absolutely amazing. On the other, mods can completely ruin a game. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Eileen. When the mods go too far and you can't really play like that pure experience anymore, it's very hard for developers to once Pandora's box is open, it's very hard to close it again, and basically you can't. And I think that's one of the things with mod support is it's a wonderful idea, but in reality you know, half the mods would be like dumb shit, like fart mods or whatever, like, oh, this mod makes the ghost fart instead of sing. And it sounds funny when I say it out loud, but like, imagine like the new players and stuff who want to have an authentic ghost hunting experience, and they come into a map and the ghost just starts farting at them. Back to good old Tangwood? Hell yeah, Circle Boy. What if the mods were disabled in multiplayer and we could even separate mod account and game account? I mean, maybe. I mean, you know, single player, who cares, right? I love mods, but I can't really think of anything that would work for Phasmo. There's one thing I can think of very selfishly, outside of like community maps, which I think could be really cool. The one thing I would actually like is, you know, applications like, God, what's it called? Guys, what's the thing streamers use to interact with, like Lethal Company and stuff? Tabletop Live, how you doing, by the way? You guys know what I'm talking about? You know, it's like a yellow program. It's like a yellow controller. Lots of streamers use it. Crowd Control, that's the one. So Crowd Control, if you don't know, is an application that it's compatible with like 1,000 games. And basically it allows your audience to interact directly with the game. Not like Dixper, where it's like, oh, I've made your screen go dark or some bullshit. It's like, I will literally spawn enemies. I will literally give you a gun. I will literally you know, kill you or maybe make you infinite health. Who knows? And it's like direct control from the audience. I would kind of love that for Phasmo. But that's a very selfish desire as a streamer. It's not something I would have on all the time. I would have it on like every now and then. It's like, oh, we're doing like a fun crowd control stream tonight, guys. Be kind. You know, that sort of energy. What would Phasmo crowd control be, though? You could do things like spawn items, make the player
Thanks for the follow,
drop
sausage.
items, make the item you're holding teleport back to the van, a burst of speed for you, set the ghost hunting speed. You know, there's all sorts of like silly little things you could add into it. And obviously the thing is, it's all consensual, right? Because the streamer would set what things they want to be allowed. And then if the community redeems them, well, you know, the streamer allowed them. So it's you know, it's a two-way street. Yeah, I know what you mean, Laurels, but it's a bit different. That's more like Dixper. Crowd control is like direct control. It's more like you can teleport the player and stuff like that. Like you can do direct stuff in game rather than if you donate a certain amount, it hits G on their keyboard. So I know what you mean, Laurels, but like it's a bit more involved than what you're describing. You're describing like what Dixper used to be, or still is to an extent. Court Snort, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I think I would like that. It'd be like harmless fun to me. But I suppose the argument, Dixper is shite. It is. I think Dixper unfortunately hasn't moved with the times. Once crowd control came out, it made people realize how kind of scuffed Dixper was. And it was like, oh, okay. Well, this kind of sucks. Like, there's a world of difference between donating bits to have a direct control and input in the streamer's game compared to the same amount of money to, I don't know, put a fish on the streamer's screen for 5 seconds. Like, these things are not equivalent. One of these is way cooler than the others. Until crowd control, Dixper was quite good, but now Dixper's shite. It's because there was no real alternative. There wasn't really an alternative. And have a fear system that the players can put in their character bio, so ghosts can use fears to scare the player. What if you don't have any phobias? How does that work? It's a nice idea though, Naraku. I like it. Jump scares on Dixper, the worst jump scares I've ever seen and not really scary. I ended up turning them off. I don't know if you remember, you've been around long enough, haven't you, Lynn Sassy? I used to have them on, and I ended up bidding the lot because I was like, this is it wasn't good. It wasn't enjoyable, I don't think, for like anyone. Streamloots is far better. I can't say I've used that one. Yeah, we had Dixper for quite a while. But the thing is, like, people got really... This is going to sound really weird to say about a stream interaction tool, but people got sweaty about it. And you're probably going, what? What do you mean? So people would basically save up Dixper redemptions that they knew would get me killed in a hunt. And even if, let's say we were doing like a really fun challenge. Let's say one of you redeemed like, I don't know, Paparazzi or Call of the Cursed or something like that, right? And like everyone's vibing, everyone's having a good time. There was like 3 or 4 people who would be in every stream and they would just sit there. And even if we were doing something really entertaining, every single hunt, they would redeem like freeze player in place. So I couldn't move. It basically stopped my keyboard working for like 10 seconds. Which obviously, if you've played Phasmo, your keyboard not working for 10 seconds is usually only going to end one way in a hunt. Where are you? Alright, good. Speaking of, it's been a long time since I've seen you doing a Call of the Curse. Yeah, no worries, Eileen, we'll do it. Still have 1,000 coins in crowd control from when I got overexcited during Lethal Company. I mean, I will be using crowd control again at some point. It's just so sometimes the thing is about crowd control is sometimes it is spectacular and it works really, really well. And sometimes it just goes a bit wrong. It kind of depends on the game. Do you guys remember when we did Resident Evil 2? When we got it working, crowd control was amazing in Resident Evil 2. It was so much fun. But when it wasn't working properly, it basically ruined the stream. I couldn't play properly. Everything was nearly crashing all the time. It was rough. So this is what I mean, like it's oh, oops. It's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? Ooh, Mayor Yokai Onryo. Okay. I'm just going to grab a drink. 2 secs. I'm thirsty boy tonight. Maybe do we have some mimic action? Well, we're going to have to find out, aren't we? I'm going to have to check. We've actually had a lot of mimics recently. Oh my goodness. So we're going to grab this. Parabolic. Sure, that'll do for now, I think. Oh no, we can take a smudge as well, just to be safe. Can you explain the difference between the two kinds of Call of the Curse? Sure, the normal Call of the Curse is a single object. European Extreme Edition is all 7 objects. But no one asked for the normal one anymore, I don't think. Because... so the original challenge, McGaines came up with, the original Call of the Cursed. Now, don't get me wrong, great challenge, but we quickly discovered it wasn't that difficult. For a channel where we do a lot of challenges from the community, it wasn't that bad. So that's when we changed it to being like, okay, we now have to do all 7. It's European Extreme Edition. Which is a reference to Metal Gear Solid, if you didn't know. Metal Gear Solid 3 specifically. Because I'm a nerd. Are we throwing things? Ooh. He's a mare. 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 You guys saw that, right? You guys saw that, right? Yeah, that's a mare. He's very upset. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I definitely saw it, but maybe explain it for everyone else. Certainly. So here's something really useful to look for when you think you might be dealing with a mare. Let me turn off the dots because it's very annoying. Let's start again. So here's something really useful you can look for when you think you might be dealing with a mare. So if you're in the ghost room, or at least in close proximity to the ghost, so the mare doesn't like switches being on. When you turn on the switch, the ghost has a chance to turn it off again almost instantly if it's a mare. Now, we just saw this, so unfortunately, I'm now having to pretend I'm a mare, okay? So what you can do is literally just stand in the room and just turn the switch on sporadically, okay? Eventually, the mare will do its signature ability, which looks like this. Yeah? And you'll get an interaction from it as well. It doesn't like it when you turn the light on, so it tries to turn it off immediately. Quite a straightforward tell, but a very cool one. A very cool one. You managed not to fall on your ass. I'm glad to hear that, Starstruck. I'm very glad to hear that. Oh. I want him to talk to me. I'm glad you didn't fall on your bum there, Starstruck. Please talk to me. Give me a sign. Doesn't want to. Still in pain from the other day? Oh, I'm sorry. It'll get better. It'll get better. Your bubble will feel nicer in time. Circle Boy, I've seen you've just joined the Discord. Welcome into the Discord, my friend. Make yourself at home with this wonderful, wonderful community. Things to add in the game, but this is yours, not my one. Lore pages. Oh, I've made that suggestion, Naraku. I made the suggestion to the devs for a lore book to be added into the main lobby that unlocks information about the ghosts over time as you investigate them. So, for example, you successfully investigate a banshee, it adds one paragraph. You successfully investigate another banshee, it adds another paragraph, etc., etc. Banana Games, hello there on YouTube. So yeah, I have made that suggestion. We'll see if anything ever comes of it. But, you know, just saying, if anything does come of it, your boy did it. I think it's a really nice thing because a lot of people get very bent out of shape when I talk to them about, you know, ghost pronunciations and like where these ghosts come from in the world. Are you on Twitch? I am, Banana Games, yeah. You're welcome to watch on YouTube or Twitch. Totally up to you, my friend. Oh, but speaking of people being very strange, you know how the devs literally announced, what, like 3 days ago or something? Voice recognition's coming next week to console. Like, they literally announced it themselves. I post said announcement on my Instagram, on my TikTok, etc. And I put a comment there literally saying, even with this, there will be people that say I'm lying and voice... Oh, that's not good. Oh, honey, no. Oh, she was right outside the store. I realised too late I was breathing in my mic. Hello, Banana Games. Welcome across. Hobbit, hello there on YouTube. Oof. That was a bit spicy, wasn't it? It's a bit spicy. Oof. Ghostkai should be the guy who does the tutorials. I've thought about doing Phasmo tutorial content. There we go, thank you. I've thought about doing Phasmo tutorial content a few times. But I feel like it's a niche that has been done to death. Like, you can go on any platform. You can go on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you know. If you put in, I don't know, Banshee tutorial, there will be like 30 influencers and creators telling you how a Banshee works. And listen, they're just doing their job, right? They're just hustling. But I don't want to be just an additional person doing the same content. Giggles, thanks for the follow. Oh, not the follow, the
Cheers,
sub.
Giggles McGiggly, for the sub. Now, If only your sense of humor was as sharp as Ghostkai's head.
Thank you. Giggles, thank you. Yeah, sorry. So, yeah, the devs announced voice recognition is coming this week, and I posted it on Insta and stuff, and I put a comment saying, you know, even though I've posted this, watch, some people are going to call me a liar. In fact, do you want me to read it? Do you want me to read it? It is absurd. It is actually absurd. I'm gonna name and shame. We're gonna do it. So, by the way, I'm over 6,000 followers now on Instagram. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, and now Instagram are capitalizing on it, and they're saying, want more follower visits? Sorry, want more profile visits? Get people to visit your profile and learn more about what you do straight from your boosted post. They're trying to now get me to advertise my own post. Like the post they're asking me to advertise has got like 40,000 interactions. Like, I'm doing all right. Thanks, Instagram. So anyway, I post the announcement. Look, voice recognition for consoles, right? Top comment is me. It's a pinned comment. Despite this announcement, there will be a small percentage of players claiming that I'm lying and that it's already in the game for console. For those of you who missed what happened before, when I originally made a post, you can still see it on TikTok, on Instagram, if you want to really tickle yourself. I made a post basically saying voice recognition is not in console. People will tell you it is, but it isn't. Okay? And like I made a video about it basically saying it's not there. So, this is obviously announcing that it's coming. Me saying, despite me saying this, despite the devs saying this, there will be people saying it is in. Immediately someone replies to it. It's not. I use Spirit Box on console when it responds to my voice. Like, immediately. Immediately. Can we name and shame? No, listen, you can go to my Instagram, you can go to my TikTok if you want to see the comments. Voice recognition was pre-available to the deluded on console. I've never seen anything like it. I have never seen a situation with a video game before. It's got text commands, Diocletian. It's got text commands, and it works fine. The text commands are absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with them. But I've never seen anything like it where you've got the developers of the game saying, hey guys, unfortunately this feature is not in the game. We're really sorry about that, but we are working on it. It is coming. Oh, sugar. Well, that explains why she was able to hunt so easily. And then you've also got me and the other official content creators saying, hey guys, this feature is not in the game, but it is coming. And despite that, there's like, I'm not even joking. We're talking like thousands, if not very high hundreds of people arguing with me, being like, no, it is in the game. Trust me, bro. My friend used it. Trust me, my friend uses it. I've seen him. It's like, mate, you got to do better than trust me, bro, sources. I've got no smudge here, by the way. I'm cooked if this hunts from outside. I'm so cooked. I think it sounds easier to use voice recognition because you have to turn it off and turn it on. Ooh. All my friends play on PC, and so they make fun of me for not having it. Did you see the light switch turn off straight away? It's good, wasn't it? Oh, come on. Oh, one more solid pick. Come on, sausage. Not sure how that didn't count. It did just hit the window over there. I'm gonna risk it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, let's go. You just get more monkey paw wish with voice recognition. It's a great feature of the game. It's one of the best features in Phasmo. But I think some people were just under the impression that because they can use their voice in game, that meant the voice recognition was working. And I tried my hardest to explain it to people that these are two very different things. But they weren't having it. Like, people just cannot ever accept being wrong online. Especially in the Phasmo community. Holy shit. You can't argue with stupid? Oh, don't. I've had so many people arguing with me because they heard me pronounce Taye. You know, this ghost. Hang on. Hang on. 2 seconds. You want to hear it again?
Taye.
Uh-huh. You want to see how angry some people are getting? You want to see how angry people are getting? No, it's they. No, it's they. What culture is Taye from? It's a Burmese ghost. So modern day Myanmar. I've said it many times. I'm a big fan of Phasmophobia using real ghosts. From real cultures, real folklore, real legends. However, I also think it's really important that... It wasn't meh? I did say meh. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I also think it's really important that if they're going to put these ghosts in the games, we need to make the effort to at least say the name right. At least, you know what I mean? At least try and make the effort. I'm not saying you have to say it, but having the audacity to say, no, that's wrong, it's Faye. It's like, come on, man. You can at least acknowledge that you're saying it wrong, but you're choosing not to. That's fine. Bread the Beef, hello. Today is a good day. I've been trying to tune in for a live stream. I'm going to start again. Bread, do me a favor. Can you just pretend to say that again? We'll start again, okay? It'll look good. We'll cut this bit out. Wait, how are they saying that, Hobbit? Is that phonetically correct? Thea? Thea? I'd say include a pronunciation chart in the game, but but this is it, Trashy. That's part of my suggestion.
I hate how people refuse to believe that they are wrong and use the trust me bro source in an argument to try and prove that they are correct. For example, when I got into an argument about Gibraltar being / not being a part of the UK, multiple people were saying no it's not, whilst I knew that they were using the trust me bro source. However, I haven't seen anything like the Phasmo community. Also, don't forget Kotkey was redeemed.
Yeah, Digilad, please don't abuse the fact that we have a free TTS to put an essay in chat. Please, for the love of God. Like, I'm happy to have a free text-to-speech. Don't put a book in my chat. It's fine for like a quick comment, but not, you know. It's hard to win an argument with a... Thank you. It's hard to win an argument with a smart person, but impossible to win an argument with a dumb person. I'll go one step further, Banana Games. It is impossible to reason a person out of a position they did not reason themselves into. Right, I'm going to pretend that Bread has just put their message. Today's a good day. I've been trying to tune in for a live stream for 2 weeks. Oh, that's awesome, Bread the Beef. It's so nice to have you in on a stream. Is that convincing, Brad? Does it look like it was the first time I read your message? We'll pretend. We'll pretend.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Banana Games, thank you for the follow. Let's do Edgefield, shall we? You even brought Pickle Rick out from work to comment. I'm sorry, Rick. How stoked are you for character customization, Mr. Kai? I'm pretty excited about it. I think it needs to be within reason, right? I'm going to sound very boring. I don't want to see Fortnite-esque dumb skins in Phasmo. I know that's a really boring opinion to have. I don't want to see someone as like SpongeBob with a thick booty in my Phasmo. Not even Ghostbuster skin. No, that's different. Ghostbuster skins, I think, fit nicely with Phasmo. Dumb shit skins that have no place in Phasmo. I don't want to see it. No, stop it. It's a ghost hunting game. That's meant to be based off of ghost hunting TV shows. You're going to hurt someone. Thea. What? Thea is how they pronounce it. I've had to rewatch one of their clips and my brain is malfunctioning. Oh my god. What's wrong with Godzilla doing the gritty? Listen, it's fine. It's fine for Fortnite. Thea. You don't want the Dragon Ball Z guy catching an Onryo? No, I don't. I love Dragon Ball Z and I love Phasmo, but I don't want to see Goku. I don't want to see Goku chasing a Diochen around a dinner table. Fort Shy? Ooh, that's fighting talk, Kels. I pronounce it Thaye or Thayar. Well, they're both wrong, Digilad, so well done. Just crossing my fingers it won't be microtransactions. I don't think they will do microtransactions. I don't think they will. Is that said differently too? Yeah, so now this is not players' fault. In fairness, this one is not the player's fault. This is actually 2 words. What's your favorite map? Sorry, Banana, you did redeem points. My favorite map currently is Tanglewood. It used to be Asylum. The original Asylum. My favorite map in the game. I loved it. So if you imagine a gap in between the E and the O, and the O is capitalized, and it's a Flemish and Dutch word. I believe it's pronounced slightly different depending on where you are. But it's a ghost that comes from like the Danes and the Belgian people and stuff like that. Not Danes, sorry, the Dutch. So Die Orgen or Ochen. You hear it pronounced slightly different depending on who's saying it, but it's not Diogen. It's not Diogen. But I don't blame people for that because the way it's written in game doesn't help with the pronunciation. Right, welcome to Edgefield House. My name is Ghostkai, and I've forgotten, we're not doing a normal investigation, are we? No, we're about to get cooked. We are doing Call of the Cursed. Oh boy. So, yes, we're here. We're here. I thought the E was silent. Duh. Did you just say the D? Cosmetic only shop, I don't give a fuck. I do and I don't. I think it still has to remain sort of in-universe to an extent. I want it grounded. I want my Phasmo to be grounded. I don't want to be too crazy. Siggy, by the way, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome to Edgefield. We're doing Call of the Cursed European Extreme Edition, which means I have to use all 7 cursed objects before I'm allowed to use a light of any kind. So if you can think of a way to see in the dark, that you think is a loophole. It doesn't count. It's cheating. We can't use a torch. We can't use a candle. We can't use night vision. We can't use headgear. We can't use the lights inside the house. Any way that we can improve the lighting situation, we're not allowed to. Okay? So we've got to use all 7 objects. So let's get to it. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if we can get a nice, tidy, hidey place first. Firstly, do we have the fuse box here? No, it's in the basement. Okay. No hidey place here. That's unfortunate. I was hoping it was going to be there. So I'm going to turn the power on. The power is not going on for lighting. The power is only going to go on for ghost behavior. Because there's numerous ghosts that have interesting interactions. I just heard the piano, so we roughly know where the ghost is. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I've got it all turned around. Here it is. There's a few ghosts that have interesting interactions with the... So I'm going to put this here for now. With the fuse box, so we're not turning the lights on. It's just to, you know, help us. Okay, wow. Okay, you're very close. Don't like that. So I'm going to find ourselves a nice hidey hide. Nope. Before we gather all the items, I actually want somewhere to hide against the odds. Nope. Nope. In here? Nope. Okay, master bedroom. You're our last hope. Uh-oh. What's the brightness set to? Max. Yeah, sorry. This is natural game lighting. This is not... I'm not using NVIDIA to make my game brighter or anything like that. This is natural in-game lighting. This is what I can see is the same as what you can see. This is real Phasmo, baby! So I'm going to leave my torch here. And we're going to now go around the house. I'm going to start gathering up our haunted objects, cursed items, whatever you want to call them. So we've got one here. You guys know how this works by now. We bring our objects to a hiding place. Then we're going to utilize the summoning circle and the monkey paw at the same time. There's that. I need to be careful what I say now so I don't activate this. Having a Ghostkai skin in Phasmo would be cool and a bit weird. It would be weird. It would be weird. Like, would you just make my head really big in it? Like, how would that work? Oh, there's the summoning circle. Okay, who's got the best memory? Where are all of the cursed objects in this house? Who can remember? Is there anything in here? No, because that's where it is in Tanglewood. Imagine seeing the T-1000 running from the ghost. I'm done. It would be funny. There's one in your socks. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to head downstairs. There should be something by the front door. Yep. We've got our tarot cards. Petrosac, hello. We're going to bring this around here. Then we're going to come back. What map? We are on Edgefield. Floppy's on one side of the bedrooms and music box too. I thought music box was in here. It is. Ouija board we're missing. You can't help, you don't know where anything is. That's okay. Laundry room. That's right. Yes, good memory. And then, what else are we missing? Oh, I didn't mean to come in here at all. Have you heard the song Adrift? Now, my dear friend, I own the music box, you see. I have the real one next to me. I've heard Adrift many times. Paw in the baby's room? Yeah, we got the paw. I think we're done, actually. So let's see. Summoning circle... Sorry. Mirror, doll, tarot cards, box, Ouija board, and then monkey paw and summoning circle were downstairs. It's called Adrift. Yeah, it's literally written inside the thingy. Poor Smashley speedrunning all the stages of grief. Any percentage? Oh god. Right. I forgot I came in here from the video of you playing it. Yeah, look, I've got it here. And it does work as well. It's beautiful, actually. Right. What do we do here? Do we go for a double smudge? I don't know what I'm going to be dealing with. That's the thing. Hockey means a lot to me. We almost blew a 4-0 lead. Oh, God. I'm sorry to hear that. Oof. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to come over here. Now, bear in mind, I'm probably not going to have enough sanity to light all of these in one go. See? I wish for sanity. But we don't have a choice there. We kind of have to do that. I'm going to wait for it to go back downstairs. Hide and seek. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The cards are bugged. I can't pick them up. Oh, that's so annoying. The cards are bugged. I can't pick them up, guys. Challenge ruined. Okay, can we count it that I have used them? Because now I can't. Now I can't do it, you know? Oh, that's so annoying. Well, okay, so technically we've done all 7, right, guys? Because, you know. He's not happy. I'm not sure where he hunted from. It seemed like it was like up here. Okay, in there. I think. Whew. How do you push all the pins in at the same time? When you run out of sanity, they all go in. Basically, each pin uses a chunk of sanity to push in. And if you don't have enough sanity, they just all go in. Which makes the ghost do a cursed hunt. Can't tell what room it's in. It's okay. We'll get a thermometer. This might end up getting me cooked, but we can react here. Right, let's get all of our equipment ready. So we're obviously on 0 sanity now with a very, very angry ghost. We have used all of the cursed items, bar the one that bugged out, which was unfortunate. Is that the same with candles on the summoning circle? Yes, that's why I have to take the monkey paw down with me, because chances are once I've gathered all of the items I need, my sanity at that point is usually too low to light all of them, which is very annoying. It didn't used to be like that. It low-key ruined this challenge bit. So the only way I can do this challenge now physically is by bringing the monkey paw with me, lighting as many as I can, then wishing for sanity, and then lighting the rest. That's the only way I can do it now. Right. I think we're ready to go back in. I'm not fussed about things like cameras. What I want to do, if I can, identify ghost room with the thermometer, smudge to buy time, take everything in. That makes sense? Pretty. Wait, he was hunting from here, like all the... Oh, hang on, 6.5. Yeah, you're here. Right? Yeah, it's got to be. This is risky. Give me a sign. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, there we go. Right, he is here. Which room are you favouring, if any? I think you're just out here, aren't you? Yeah, you're out here. Okay, fine. Oh, by the way, the demonologist spam has continued in my comment sections, in case you were interested. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Let's get set up, get set up. Okay. They were in the right area. He's just kind of like a corridor ghost. Yeah, he's pretty angry. He's doing roams. Do we know what day voice recognition is coming on console? Not yet. Not yet. It is coming this week. That's all I can tell you at the moment. I haven't been given a specific date. Once I know, I'll tell you guys in the Discord as soon as I know. Did you change mic sensitivity settings again? Can hear your keyboard? No, it doesn't look like it. Let me have a look on... I basically turned off all my settings on the filters. Is that better? Is that better? Still kind of clicky? I was doing it pretty loud, to be fair. I was doing it pretty loud. Just only getting ghosted from it again. No, me neither. Well, it's not looking like dots or orbs, is it? Where's the writing book been sent flying? Oh, God. Okay. Come on then. He's moved again. Yeah, where's he moved to? Oh, he big mad. Where? Okay, we found him. He's moved to this room. Move everything. I kind of need this smudge, don't I? Where are you?
Elderly individual.
Uh-huh. He's writing.
Person died.
Spirit Poltergeist Mayor Maroid the Ochen. Well, we can eliminate one of those immediately. Okay. Spirit Poltergeist or Mayor. We could do a safety smudge and see if he does a mega throw. He's not hunting very often, though, is he? He's not... He's a spirit! That's why he didn't hunt for ages. He didn't hunt for ages because we smudged. We smudged to bring all our equipment in, so it took him forever to be able to smudge again. That's what makes sense. Right? We could smudge again. We just to be certain, right? I think we have to. So gut is saying spirit. Because it was a really... I was thinking like, oh, it's been ages since it's hunted. That's why. Okay, smudge. Okay, so Ghost is smudged. Time 3 minutes.
Trust your gut. Just trust your gut. Go with it. Trust your gut. It's never wrong. Ever.
It says with me. Hello, Inns Angel. Welcome home. Ew. Ew. I'm going to come over here. I mean, this cross is, yeah, the crucifix looks very warm, doesn't it? So what's that, 30 seconds? Okay. About a minute, you say? Let me know when it's 90 seconds. 1 minute 50 left. Bear in mind, there's no active crucifix upstairs. What's the best evening drink? I don't know. Something hot, probably. Like a warm drink. 1 minute 30. Okay, so if it's a normal ghost, it should be hunting anytime now. That'll be interesting, Naruku. Could be a mare. It's changed room a few times. Is there a way to trigger ghost events or is it random? There's a certain amount of randomness involved. But basically by annoying the ghost, decreasing your sanity, stuff like that, you increase the chance the ghost will do an event. So like saying the ghost's name and asking for a, you know, asking for it to do something or give you a sign, that always helps. There we go. So we set up a porta pile. He passed it once, he moved that. He passed it back, he moved that. Kind of has to be a mare, right? Yeah, we're not doing that. Not after doing Call of the Cursed. Like, bear in mind, I get no money from this game. I get 0 money from this game. Because we've put all 7 cursed objects on.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs
The
for you.
multiply goes to times 0. So it goes to 0. It's like such a hard challenge, and I literally get nothing. It's brutal. There we go. Right. Where to next? It's a little rude to be sure. Absolutely. Should we do a farmhouse? We've not done a farmhouse today, have we, folks? Not done a farmhouse. Grafton? Could do Grafton. Paparazzi? We could do paparazzi, Linsassi. Can we have guess a number? Maybe on the next one, Naraku. I'm just in a bit of a flow tonight, you know. I'm just having... How would I describe it? Tonight we're having low-key, relaxed Phasmo.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting.
Low-key, relaxed Phasmo. We're vibing.
Here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
No worries, Mr. Stubb. Good luck. Good luck with the Phasmo challenge this week. Hope you smash it. Right. Oh, it was paparazzi, wasn't it? Sorry. There we go. Apologies. Right, welcome to Grafton Farmhouse. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a very good day today. We're here by ourselves. We're on double nightmare difficulty. We don't use sanity pills. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. Further to that, we also have... Did you find freezing time? Oh, I see. Sorry. We also have a challenge, and that challenge is the paparazzi challenge. Paparazzi challenge is very straightforward. You start off with the torch or flashlight if you're across the pond, the camera, and the crucifix. You're not allowed to use any other items for the duration of the investigation. Unless you get photos that are worth stars. And basically, any photo you get that has a star rating, you may trade said photo for any piece of equipment you like. That's it. It's a very straightforward challenge. But sometimes there is beauty in simplicity. Challenges which have like, you know, a spreadsheet and 12 different points to think about while you're doing the challenge. Sometimes it can get a bit convoluted. I used to do challenges like that, not anymore. We're here to investigate Mark Wright. We need to escape the ghost. We need to cleanse the ghost. And we need to prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. You love the new things on the Discord. I'm hooked on the Discord now. Nice. Guys, if you didn't know, we have a pretty awesome Discord with mini games and a book club and a film club and a baking competition. Yeah, that's right. We're cool. We're cool. If you want to be a part of that, and of course it's got Phasmo as well. If you want to be a part of that, feel free to come and join us on discord.gg/Ghostkai. It's so cool. Oh, I'm glad you're having a good time. I always get a message saying I need to do more to send messages in the Discord. What does that mean? Does it mean you've got like an unverified account or something? I did set the settings of Discord. Oh, there's the bone. Perfect. That's a picture already. Oh yeah, you need to click rolls at the top of the Discord, Trashy. Yeah. Oh. You hear that? Hello? Oh, it was too late. I'm sure I heard that. Did you guys hear that? Was it there? Every time you do the paparazzi challenge, the devs should add this as an official challenge. The annoying thing is they did add a weekly challenge called paparazzi, but it's nothing like this. I agree with you. I think this is such a great challenge. Like, imagine if you literally had to exchange photos for equipment. That'd be awesome. Are you... Oh! Well, that's a phantom. World's most obvious phantom? What do you reckon? I thought I missed it. Yeah, that's a phantom, all right, folks. Challenge complete. No, it was still singing, Eileen. It was still singing. Definitely a phantom. Well, golly gosh, we've got... I don't know what to do with myself now. I guess we just go for the other objectives. Did you just turn on the bedside light? Yeah, okay, so this is definitely the room as well. Quickest phantom ever? Yeah, it's not far off. Hello, Beano. Benno. It's Benno, isn't it? I always want to say Beano, like the old comic. Do you guys... Listen, I'm showing my age here. Do you guys in the UK remember Beano? Paparazzi challenge, speedrun any %. Oh yeah, Beano and Dandy, yeah. I used to get both. I used to come with my parents to like Sainsbury's and do shopping or whatever. And to shut me up, you know, they'd get me a Beano and a Dandy. There were two comics. But like, the thing is, they were comics that were like from my parents' generation. They weren't really for, you know, obviously they were still kids' comics, but they were very much a bygone era comic. Spirit box, dots, ultraviolet. Okay. Well, let's just aggressively target those then. Spirit box, ultraviolet, and dots, right? I don't know why I wouldn't do this. Because it's the Phantom. And if it gives dots, then it rules out a mimic. So actually, that's really good for us. I think dots should have its own class of photo, by the way. I both love and hate the fact that the dots photo gives a ghost photo. I think it should give you a ghost photo the first time you take it, but then like a dots photo, quote unquote, from then on. Up the ante. Hello there on YouTube. How you doing? All right. Where are you?
Taken away.
Shock. Give me a sign. What's paparazzi? If you put exclamation mark paparazzi in chat, Bernardo Games, you'll see what it means. Did he say taken away? I think so. Did he say linguini? I think he's meant to say, oh, there you go, there's dots. Thus confirming our Phantom. Thus confirming our Phantom. That was the easiest investigation of my life, guys. What's our bonus objectives? Cleanse? Escape? I don't think we bother. Do we bother? We could just fit in another investigation, couldn't we? I suppose we could get the cleanse objective real quick. It'd take us 2 seconds. Chat's frozen. What, on screen? Not for me. Give it a refresh, Gooder. He's got quite the sassy walk for the ghost. He has, yeah. What was I getting? Oh, yeah, cleanse. That's right. Oh, wait, is the bot not working? Hang on. Why's the command not working? Let's have a look. Command's not working? I'll have a look. So for some reason, Streamlabs bot occasionally... There we go. Occasionally, for no reason, without any notification, it turns itself off. Which is very annoying because I have a lot of things linked to it. I've turned it back on. It's very annoying because basically every single command that I've got on the stream title is linked to that bot. It's very annoying. It's on now. I've turned it on. Yeah, it doesn't tell me it's going to turn itself off. It just does it. Very frustrating. Give me a sign. Oh, we've cleansed. Alright, come on, let's sack this off. What are we doing? We know what this is. We got a bit of extra money. We might as well leave now. We basically did a speed run of paparazzi. Why not make a bot that checks if it's turned on and if not, turns it on? I'm not sure how that would work with Streamlabs' own website. Also, I don't make bots, and I'm not interested in hiring someone to do it either.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Like, it's a very minor inconvenience. Like, let's be real. It's not game breaking. As soon as we notice it's turned off, we literally just go and turn it on. Right. Yeah, what if both turn off? Then you make a third bot that checks if the second bot is on, then it turns it on. We just keep making like 100 different bots to make sure that they're all working. Each bot checks that the next bot is working. And then eventually the bot where the commands are linked to will work. I think that's how it works. Right, would you like to do Ridgeview? Or... Oh no, we're doing number game. Okay, yeah, let's do number game. All right, guys, wake up. Wake up, come out of your lurk. You need to be part of this. I'm going to let you pick the map, and the winner is going to tell a joke. So, here's how this works. If you've never played this before, listen, listen, listen. I am going to think of a number. I'll give you the range, okay? So don't start saying numbers yet. Anyone saying numbers is going to have their message deleted and potentially get timed out if it's spammy. I'm going to think of a number. You guys are going to try and guess the number. The first person to get it right gets to pick the map. It's very simple. So, what's very important is you shouldn't say any numbers before I say the word go. Okay? So listen well. I'm thinking... Oh, wait, there's ads right now? Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait for the ads. Someone tell these people to subscribe so they don't get ads. This is like the ultimate FOMO sell. I ain't got money. Did you like that? Means you don't have ads. Why did you say ads if you haven't got ads? I do. How are you listening to me then? This is sus. What? Ads were 14 seconds? Uh-huh. Okie dokie. Right, well, on that note, have such long ads. I know, Flaker. If I could turn them off completely, I would. If I could turn them off 100%, I would, but Twitch do not allow me to turn them off. Ads over. Okay, ad watchers, are you back? Ad watchers, are you back with us in the room? Are the ads in the room with us now? You're free. Good. Right. So, I'm going to think of a number. You're going to try and guess it. The first people to get it right get to pick the map, and they get to come on stage and tell a joke as well. Do not say any numbers before you hear me say the word go. Anyone breaking the rules gets timed out. I am thinking of a number between 1 and 15. And the number is... let me think. Yes, I have it. The first person to get it gets to pick the map. 3, 2, 1, go. Sarah, no. Why do people cheat every time? They can't help themselves. Oh, hang on. Canadiana Hobbit got it. It was 8. It was 8. Hobbit, you got it straight away. I love it. I love it every time. Because I know their stream, even if you have an amazing connection, you probably have a chat delay of a few seconds, right? Hope in the Void, welcome to the stream. You probably have a chat delay of at least a few seconds. So when I'm like, what number? And then I see people go, putting numbers in chat. I'm like, well, they can't say that they heard me say no. Oh, sorry, say go. Okay, Hobbit, hello. Welcome up to the stage, guys. This isn't just my awful stream. This is also Hobbit's awful stream. Oh, Camp Woodwind. Okay, all right. And Hobbit, would you like to tell a joke? Would you like to tell a joke? You don't have to. You know how it works. Why is it so cheap to throw a party at a haunted house? Because the ghosts bring all the booze. It's pretty good. Well done. Pretty good. Pretty good. A classic, some might say. Not me, though.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
I'm sorry, I have to wait for the radio to be quiet. Why does the real music box cut off at the end? Because it only has a limited amount of space on the tumbler for the pins. I think to have the whole song, which is like twice the length, you would have to have a tumbler in the music box, like this bit. This bit here, the bit that spins. That bit. I think that would need to be like twice the size if you want twice the song. Or be a lot more complex. And then the price would also double. So it's... I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, you know, of course I wish it was longer as well. But I also don't want to pay like £120 for a music box. So I'm kind of glad that they put as much as they did in. I would say like the main melody is there. Right, welcome to Camp Woodwind. My name is Ghostkai and it's okay. It's Monday for me too. We're here by ourselves. We don't use sanity pills. And of course, we have an open microphone, which means everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. We're also on double nightmare difficulty, which means, you know, it's twice as hard as Insanity, but twice as fun. We have to investigate Helen Smith. We need to escape the ghost in a hunt, witness a ghost event, and get the ghost to blow out a firelight or a candle to you and me. You can't use a cheat spot? What do you think I am, a TikTok streamer? Listen, I play the game properly. As God intended. What do you think I am? Some TikTok streamer? Can't play the game without exploits? That ain't me. Boom, roasted. It's true. Some people's entire repertoire of content is, hey guys, have you seen this exploit? I'm just like, You gonna do anything else or? Nope, just grinding the same maps with the same exploits forever. Would you consider natural hiding spots as exploits? What do you mean a natural hiding spot? You mean like an actual hiding spot? Like, you know, hiding inside the tents or the, you know, the cubicles in the toilets and stuff? No, that's definitely not exploits. That's playing the game as it's meant to be played. You know, at the end of the day, I would say you play the game however you want. The small tents are a cheat spot. Well, they're not, because like if you use them, if you use them normally, but still make a sound, they could still get you. Whereas if you're talking about, you know, where they clip it and, you know, go behind the tent and stuff like that, then that's absolutely an exploit. Anywhere the ghost can actually get you isn't a cheat. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think that's a good barometer. If you're in a hiding spot, can the ghost physically get you? If the answer's no, you're exploiting. If the answer's yes, you're not. And by the way, I couldn't care less whether you do... You play however you want, I don't care. I'm not judging. What I do judge, though, is when content creators basically make cheating their whole personality with, like, hacked accounts and, like, using cheat menus to make their characters really fast and stuff like that, while simultaneously pretending that they're really good at the game. It's like, come on, dude. If you're using a cheat engine while streaming, like, just admit to what you're doing and don't... Let's not act like it's big skills or something, you know? Because I've seen that. Especially on TikTok. TikTok's rife with it. I feel like any hiding spot I use, I still get grabbed, even muted and smudged. Really? Maybe you've just got an incredible amount of Riz and the ghost can't resist you. With great skill comes great responsibility. Sure. Yeah, exactly, Banana Games. Like, if people are going to do cheating and stuff, like, you know, whatever. I'm not going to lose sleep over people cheating in Phasmo. I don't particularly like it, but I also, you know, there's nothing I can really do about it. But what gets my back up is when I see people like clearly with cheat engines on. And they're like running rings around the ghost in like a tiny room and you're like, uh-huh. When's that stamina gonna run out, huh? When's that stamina? Wait, why are you moving twice as fast as the ghost? What's going on? Did I hear an adult man use the word Riz? Listen, Dave, once you start streaming more on TikTok, you're going to be down with the kids, man. You're going to start using all the lingo. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? Don't fall into the TikTok trap. Which trap is that? I'm going to say it because we're not live on TikTok right now. I hate the culture of streaming on TikTok. It is abhorrent to me, a lot of it. Like, the entire monetization strategy for TikTok is built around begging for as much money as you can. And like, and then once you start getting successful, you start getting pushed to do battles. And I had that for a while. I'm getting that at the moment. I'm getting pushed to do battles, right? And a battle, if you've never seen a TikTok battle, a battle is quite literally on one side of the screen is one streamer, on one side of the other side of the stream is another streamer, and it's literally both streamers begging for gifts, and whoever gets the most gifts wins. It's literally a beg battle. And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. Not even no, there's no parameters. You don't. I've seen some of these battles. They're literally just both sat there. They're just sat there. They're not doing anything. They're not having like a debate or a conversation or like a dance off or a rap battle or, you know, they're not doing anything interesting. It's like a donate off. Yeah, no, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like, I mean, obviously, Dave's in chat right now. Dave's a streamer. Imagine if me and Dave...
Thank you for the community sub.
Oh, thank you for the gifted sub to Digilad there. Thank you, Naraku.
Cheers to Naraku9929 for the gift. Now we can all enjoy the chaos together.
Imagine if me and Dave just did a stream together where we're both on one side of the... both on one side of the screen each, doing fuck all. Doing fuck all, and then the expectation is you just exploit your relationship with your community to just throw gifts at you so that you can win and get like a bonus payout. It's a weird culture. It's a weird culture. And like I got, when I was part of an agency before on TikTok, I'm not at the moment, but when I used to be part of an agency, they would like every day, they'd be like, when are you doing a battle? Oh, hello. When are you doing a battle? And I was like, I don't really want to. I don't really want to, if I'm honest. And they were like, oh, no, but it's really good for your income. Like, yeah, well, it might be good for my income, but I feel like it's not really me. And they're like, no, that's just like, that's how it works here. You know, this is the done thing. Did I accidentally put this on no evidence? What the fuck? The battle for spare and it is... Do you know what though, Banana? Like, I know you're obviously making a little joke there. But battle for spare change might actually be one of the most accurate descriptions. Like, you're not battling for people to give you like 20 quid. You're battling for people to give you a penny. Because most gifts will be a rose. I think a rose is the go-to gift. And that is literally like 1 pence. When I first started streaming on TikTok, it would be like, oh, so-and-so's giving you like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 20 roses. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, how generous of you. I look like a right prick saying that. Oh, thank you so much for your generosity. It's like 20p, and TikTok takes 70% of it. So it's like a third of a penny each or something. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. And I've learned in hindsight, like, just, you know what? Unless it's like some fucking crazy Giga Chad with sound effects gifts, just the occasional polite hello or thank you is fine, because their gifting is all over the place. I don't know what's going on here, guys. We got just no evidence. Let me try this again. Where are you? How old are you? What do you want? And you know, I'll leave that on for the moment. We're going to try and do UV a different way. I'm going to get some salt. And we'll go. So this is what I don't like, is this is his room, but he's kind of everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't like it when they do this. When you've got a very clearly defined room and the ghost just never stays in it. Happens a lot on this map. Well, that's me cooked. Yeah, that's me cooked. Alright, go on. Oni? Twins? You reckon twins? I hate this map so much, man. Shade? No. I'm going to say Oni. I thought it had fast blinks.
Has he seriously died again?
Poor Woodwind? I hate Woodwind with a vengeance. I would take Woodwind out of the game. Yeah, battle for... I don't even know what that number would be, Banana Games. 1/1 of a penny? I don't know. 1 million. Sorry for picking it. That's all right. Go on then. We'll do one more. A nice victory lap in Tanglewood. We've actually had some good investigations tonight. The last one notwithstanding. Did we even get a single piece of evidence? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. We were just chilling. We were just chilling. Nothing happened. Map has nothing but love for you. Oh, don't. It's my worst map by a country mile. You give me like 100 prisons or 100 sunny meadows in a row, I'll probably smash it. I'll get every single ghost right. I'll live every time. But Woodwind, what is it about Woodwind? I get just the most scuffed ghosts. Anyway, hello there, folks. My name is Ghostkai. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Welcome to Tanglewood Street House. We're here by ourselves. I know. Nothing unusual there. Happy Valentine's. We don't use sanity pills. We have an open microphone, which means you can hear everything the ghost can, or all the rest of it. What do I say normally? Everything you can hear, the ghost can hear too. There we go. Well done, brain. Working again. We're playing on double nightmare difficulty, which is a custom difficulty that's twice as difficult as insanity, but still has 2 evidence, because I like the way 2 evidence feels. It feels really good. We're here to investigate Josephine Maudsley. We need to repel the ghost with incense, cleanse the ghost area, and of course detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone. What's your personal favourite map? Mine's personally... Your favourite is Point Hope? That's crazy. That's crazy work. Having your favourite map be Point Hope is actually nuts. I don't think I've ever seen anyone say that except you. Maybe one other person. Mine's probably... Well... Put it this way. If they added Asylum back into the map right now, it would be Asylum. I love Asylum. Asylum was... Oh, beautiful. But they're not going to, so Tanglewood's my fave. Tanglewood is like the most... It's the perfect map for this game. I'm not going to beat this drum over and over and over again. I've spoken about Tanglewood many times. And I firmly believe that Tanglewood is perfection. If you ever want to introduce someone to this wonderful game, you're bringing them here. You are. Unless you're trolling them and you take them Sunny Meadows or something, then you're a bad friend. You're bringing them here. I hope they don't ruin it. So, I don't think they will. Can't you technically play it? Well, without doing anything dodgy, I can just play it by clicking a button, Laurels. So can Dave, actually. Me and Dave can both. And all the other official content creators. We can literally click a button in Steam and just go and play it. If other people want to play it, they can do other stuff to play it, but I would urge caution. If you look up ways to play it yourself and, like, change the version of the game, I would urge a lot of caution there. Can you stream it? Yeah, I've streamed it before. Yeah, I'm allowed to stream it. We can do an old school Phasmo stream one time if you want. There are ways you can do it as an individual, but I would urge you to be extremely cautious about doing that. Because if you're doing it through the non-official route, because our route is very easy. We literally just change the version of the game in Steam. Like, it's a drop-down menu, tap, and then that's it. What's the Asylum map? It's a map that was removed from the game. Got replaced by Sunny Meadows. My favourite map. But if you use one of the other ways, you can accidentally corrupt your save file or destroy it. And if you do that, the developers will not restore your save file. They'll be able to see that you've done it, and they won't restore it. So, be careful, is all I'd say. I know there's part of, the TikTok side of Phasmo that are big on exploits and editing saves and things like that. Be very, very careful about doing stuff like that, because if you've done something a bit naughty, the devs won't help you. Where are you? Why is it Spirit Box every time today? I swear we're getting Spirit Box more than any other piece of evidence at the moment. Was it as big as Sunny Meadows? Yeah. Yeah. Asylum was huge. It had like... How many rooms did Asylum have? Like 160? 170? Something like that. Had a lot. What was it like? What was Asylum like? It was big, oppressive, ominous, scary. The sound design and the lighting was just impeccable. It was like... it's hard to describe without just showing it to you. It had this constant bassy thrum while you were there. And every step, every interaction had like a slight echo and reverb because of the environment. So like the asylum was like all concrete. So like concrete floors, concrete ceilings, concrete walls in like corridors and rooms and stuff. Was it bigger than all the current maps? Yeah, probably about the same size as Sunny Meadows, maybe a little bit bigger. But it's not, it's not a size that counts, it's how you use it. Okay, we just need to check temps for Mimic. Okay, I think we're good on the Mimic front. So, Mayor Yokai Onryo. Cool. Come on then, Mr. Onryo. I'm going to get something to keep myself safe. They should honestly bring it back. They're not going to. So, as far as I'm aware, and I've never heard different, I've never been corrected on this, it's what I was told at the time. Or it was in an announcement, I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But essentially, they removed it from the game because they had the data and no one played it. I think I was probably one of the only people who played it regularly. Phasmo wasn't as big as it is now, like Phasmo's gone from strength to strength. But yeah, essentially, no one played Asylum. Not to diss on Asylum, but it actually sounds really fun. But your favorite map was the biggest map? Yeah, it was. I mean, I loved it. It had a real place in my heart. But then also, I also recognized that I'm a streamer, and for me, talking with my audience and talking at my audience, as a lot of the times go, is like the main appeal streaming-wise for me, right? And what Asylum did is it gave me a lot of downtime in gameplay, because there was lots of walking around and exploring the asylum to like find the ghost and get it locked in, etc. So it gave me a lot of downtime to talk, which I really value. Like if you just sit here spamming Tanglewood over and over again, don't get me wrong, Tanglewood's an incredible map. It's probably the best map in the game at the moment. What was that? But Tanglewood generally is going to be quite action-packed, so I won't get too much time to talk to people. And that's what Asylum was really good for, among other things. It has to get your favorite things taken away from you. It was just one of those things where, like, right up until they removed it... Hello, Bite It. How you doing, buddy? Right up until they removed us... Oh, thank you. Right up until they removed it, I was, like, fully in denial about them removing it. I don't know why. Oh, God, what? Did he go in the garage? No cleanse? He just whispered. Would be nice to have smaller, creepier maps like Sunny Meadows. It depends what you mean by creepy. Because when you say creepy, if you mean something along the lines of... How do I put it? Stereotypical horror stuff, then I'm hard disagreeing. If you mean just like, you know, in a general sense, like a creepy feel, then sure, yeah, I agree. Like a basement cellar? Yeah. I told my friend about the Tanglewood rework and he threatened to end playing Phasmo. Well, listen, guys, look, I know Tanglewood's being reworked, but the way the devs described it on Twitter was, it's going to... Oh, so you are here. Annoying. Alright, come on then, sausage. You in on Rio? But Sunny Meadows is creepy because of how abandoned it is, the sounds, etc. See, I hate the sounds from Sunny Meadows. Now, don't get me wrong, stuff like that has a place in horror. My issue with scary sounds in a game like Phasmophobia is the player is so, like, locked in when they're playing Phasmo. Like, you know, I'm wearing headphones. Most people play with headphones, right? If I hear something, if I hear a ghost scream, that should be the ghost, quote unquote. The ghost. Hello, Snow Girl. Whereas in Sunny Meadows, you can walk into a room and hear someone screaming, and you're like, "Oh my god, is that the ghost?" It's not. It's like some random sound effect. It's not the ghost. He's like all over the place, this ghost. What could this be again? Okay. Where's my smudge? Yokai, 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 yokai. It's the only map that makes me uneasy. See, this is why you should have played Old Asylum. Old Asylum was a masterclass in keeping things, like, real. Not like Sunny Meadows is good until it gets to the bit... This is all of my opinion, by the way. If you disagree, it doesn't mean you're wrong or anything. Yokai, 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 yokai. I think it's yokai. What was it saying? I've forgotten. I'm just checking. Oh, hello. I didn't have my camera. Well, what is going on? Right, we good. Sorry about that. Yeah, Asylum was like a masterclass in how can we keep a map quote unquote realistic while at the same time making it utterly terrifying. And it was really good at what it did. It was very, very good at that. Because ultimately, Asylum didn't have, like... It didn't have blood on the walls. It didn't have, like, dead bodies. It didn't have random screams and wails and chains rattling. It was just... If anyone has ever actually been in an abandoned building, you will know it's terrifying, right? Anyone in chat, like, ever been in, like, a proper abandoned building? It's actually terrifying. Especially, like, at night. This is what I mean, like, I don't think you need to, like, make it scary. It already is utterly, utterly terrifying. Mare? Yeah, I think it's a mare. It keeps changing room when we've got lights on. I'm just unsure as to what the current... He's in the nursery now, isn't he? Okay. Oh, we're going to do this. I've been to an abandoned hotel at night before. Mm-hmm. It's hard to explain, but silence is, in fact, deafening. And is this the third mare tonight? Right, repel and cleanse. Okay. Is this the third mare tonight? Like 3 mares out of like 5 investigations is actually hilarious. Yes, silence speaks loud. Exactly, exactly. Sometimes less is more. And I think uncomfortably lonely silences, it plays into like a more primal fear. And it builds on your feeling of dread and paranoia. Whereas, like, if I walk around a building that's, like, covered in blood and there's jump scares all over the place and, you know, all sorts of, like, forced horror. To a certain extent, you sort of become, I think, accustomed to it. Whereas, like, you don't really ever get used to the feeling of dread. It's utterly horrifying. And like we basically have, it's almost like a danger sense about it, right? It makes us physically uncomfortable to be in that position. And I think Asylum had that feeling down to a T, especially if you were playing solo, walking down a corridor. Bear in mind, back when Asylum was in the game, this was the speed of the sprint. This was the speed of the sprint back in the day. Walking down one of those long corridors in Asylum, on the way to the ghost room, hearing your footsteps echo off the walls and the ceiling, knowing that at any point that ghost could start hunting, but you don't know if it's going to or not. That was actually scary, Phasmo. Like it was because you're like walking down this extremely long corridor with like you know the door is at the end of the corridor. You know the ghost room's there. She's walking through all the salt. That's why she's getting slow. I need to repel her, don't I? Cool. Yeah, that was like proper genuine horror. You're like, you know, creeping down this corridor. The slowness of the player actually added it. Like, added to the feeling of horror. I would love to see old Phasmo. We'll do some. I promise we will do some, like, in the next week or so, depending on what comes. If there's any cool updates that come out alongside voice recognition, then maybe we'll have to play modern Phasmo. But I'm down for some classic. And I'll show you what I mean. We can like deconstruct why it works so well. And like, I really think they knocked it out of the park with that map. Just from like a horror design point, it's really, really, really well made. Super enjoyable map for me. Way scarier than any other game, map in the game that's ever been added. I am glad that they seemed to backtrack from the way Sunny Meadows was going. Because Sunny Meadows introduced a lot of like canned horror sounds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like you'd be walking around and you'd get like random scream sounds, or you know what I mean? Just like random nonsense horror sounds. And look, that's fun. I'm not bashing the map. But you'd get all these like random stuff happening, right? And I feel like it breaks the silence up too much, and it takes away that ominous feeling of walking alone in a pitch black corridor, knowing that there's something in one of these rooms that's going to try and kill you. Speaking of horror, what do you think is the scariest game you've played? For me, it's the original Outlast. Scariest game I've ever played. It's tough. I mean, my favorite horror game of all time is Alien Isolation. Basically, any... I think some parts of Madison were horrifying. Like the bit in Madison where you have to go back in time and you're being chased by like a German soldier ghost. He is... Oof. He's proper scary. Alien Isolation is terrifying. So for me, this is what makes good horror, right? Any horror where it's making you hesitate to do what you would normally do without even like giving a second thought to. So let's say you're in a corridor, right? And there's a doorway there. And you know you need to go through the doorway. You know that's how you progress the game. Not a big deal, right? Just go and walk through the corridor. If the game has done something that makes you think twice about doing that, then that's horror done well in my mind. It could be maybe a sound coming from the corridor, maybe a bit of movement out of the corner of your eye, maybe it's a shadow. I don't mean something super overt. It's more like subtle stuff, because then your brain does the heavy lifting for the horror. I think that is the best kind of horror. When your brain is filling in the gaps and making assumptions, it goes hard. It really does. Man, you got me thinking about so many things now. I was going to raid tonight, but I'll be honest with you guys. After what we discussed at the beginning of tonight's stream, I am mentally spent tonight. So I hope you don't mind. I'm basically, once the camera shuts off, I'm going to shut off. Mostly because of what we spoke about at the beginning of the stream. It's been really, really nice to take my mind off of things and to, like, you know, have a good time with Phasmo, and really good chats tonight. Really enjoyable. Dave, if you're still around, thank you very much for that raid, mate. Guys, thank you very much for all I mean, it's very generous tonight. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the follows. Guys, you've been incredible tonight. Honestly, it's been amazing. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the out. I'm sorry, Real Sugar Skull Gaming. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you for everything, guys.
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
It's been an emotional day, but thank you for being here with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Right,
Thanks for the follow, sausage.
Everyone say bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube.